Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Chym beside me.
Thanks Peter, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Chance! This is the time you need that pace.
Who do you think this turns on, Chym?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed. And we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Roberto Carlos. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Edmilson.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's come to nothing. Seedorf. So, Chym, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's got away. Very nicely done. And it's Edmilson. He has a look up. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Can he finish? They've scored! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Cameroon have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nedved going forward. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Dembele. That's a super given. Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And Bronkhorst, oh, good read. Del Piero. Thuram makes the interception. He might be in here! Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. Mbappe. Great vision. Shot could be on. Seedorf. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Cafu. And here's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Nedved. Yaya Toure. And here's Dembele. Dembele stood his ground strongly. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Hullet. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Chym?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway.
Cameroon clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Hullet surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Cruyff has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Hullet tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pepe. Dembele. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cafu has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Edmilson. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Hullet pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Cameroon have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Thuram. And it's Pepe. Threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That's travelling a long way. Van Bronckhorst. Edmilson. And it's Thuram. Over to the right flank. Hullet. And Van Bronckhorst. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 9, le numéro 24, le numéro 14.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Le numéro 18.
Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Ronaldinho. Le numéro 25. Girard.
And that is well cleared. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vitinha. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Roberto Carlos. They'll have one final crack at it. That's very neat. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. Gerrard delivers. And he's there to deal with it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pepe is the guilty party there. And it's Gerrard. And he's played it back.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vitinha driving forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Made out to the left flank. Edmilson. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well. And it's Edmilson. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Adriano. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Chym?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time, we will be going the distance.
Chers spectateurs, voici venu le moment de notre grande tombola. Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes. Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 5. À sa place, le numéro 2.
Into extra time we go.
Attention, changement.
Vitinha. That pass has been well intercepted. Showing great feet there. Figo. Looking for the run. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And it's Figo. Vitinha. Cafu has it in a wide position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a lovely, neat pass. O'Shea.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Adriano. And this is Iniesta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Adriano. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. That's the keeper's ball. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's in a good position here. He's a shot at goal! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Kongan Hanoi are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
There's the shot! Desai with the clearance. And it's Varane. Oh, shooting chance! Corner number 2 then. Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great defending, strong and determined. O'Shea, nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. That is ended up in no man's land.
Rafael Varane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cameroon can look back at this result with regret. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Chym.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs... He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quick look, then plays it in. Cafu. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! Not a bad try by any means.
Yaya Toure is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Back in once more. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Messi. Cruyff.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating.
Shot, surely! And he's done it! And we have liftoff! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Cameroon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Hullet. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Not the most accurate pass. Hullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And here's Cruyff. Hullet.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pressing high and with purpose.
Cameroon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Hullet, and here's Dembele. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And Cruyff! Oh, good finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Dembele. And there's Greengrass. Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Kongan Hanoi really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Nedved. Messi. Zanetti. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Cafu goes back to front. That is good alertness.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Nedved. Varane spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! Marvellous goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this.
Just the keeper in his way. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing...
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted. Thuram chooses to go crossfield. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe scooting forward. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zanetti makes a move down the right. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Threads one in. Now it's Hullet. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hullet. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Cameroon visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved could move up a gear here. Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Dembele. Aims beyond the defence. And Del Piero! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Kong and Hanoi certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He won't be happy with that one. O'Shea. And it's O'Shea. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Picked out brilliantly. And it's O'Shea. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Chym alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Chym.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Cameroon, shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Played in, but he's rising! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well.
Del Piero! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Great vision. Cafu. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nicely worked. Good read. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's
And Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. And this is Hullet. Tries to play it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Vitinha. He's got away. That's a lovely, neat pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for a runner. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cameroon have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Nedved. This looks promising. He is through here. Great chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, Craigly! Oh, off the bar! Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they can counter here. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero makes a dash for it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Seedorf. And here's Del Piero. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Quickly taken. Thuram. That's beautifully weighted. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Seedorf. Now it's Nedved. And this is Hullet. Hullet has got himself a free kick. It's a promising position. That's good play. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Cameroon leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Now it's Vitinha. He's picked his way through. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hullet currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Kong and Hanoi can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity?
Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro
The
21.
two coaches
Le
are
numéro
signalling
14.
changes here, both at the
Le
same
numéro
time.
24. Le numéro 25. Gérard. À leur place, le numéro 19. Messi.
Oh,
Le
now
numéro
here's an
22.
interesting matchup.
Ronaldinho. Le
Nedved.
numéro 18.
Now it's
Le
Ibrahimovic.
numéro 26.
He's had it nicked
Attention,
away.
changement.
Davids. Now it's Messi. Lofted in. Seedorf. Figo. Could move up a gear here. Pepe produces the perfect tackle there. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. Looking for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Davids! They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafael Varane. Shifted upfield. Passes short and sharp. Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Nedved. No way through, so back it comes.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nedved. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Might want to be careful there.
Kong and Hanoi ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. So what can they make of this? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Van Bronckhorst looking to pass their way up the pitch. Seedorf can clear it away. This is it then, now or never.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now this could be it. Adriano! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Cross needs to be getting up there. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Seedorf. Oh, red, nice interception. Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a pretty loose pass. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Chym?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît, chers spectateurs. Nous vous rappelons de bien surveiller vos enfants pendant toute la durée du match. Changement pour le Cameroun.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Raphaël Varane. À leur place,
Desailly calmly
le numéro
anticipates.
20, le numéro 3.
Nicely spread.
Puyol.
Quick
Changement en
look,
cours.
thought about cutting inside. Header! That's really well manoeuvred. Shevchenko. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. And he's gone looking for safety. O'Shea, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko chasing after it. And it's O'Shea. Shevchenko. Shevchenko plays it in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. For O'Shea.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. No, he's not getting his way this time. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it is half-time in extra time.
Chers spectateurs, voici venu
So
le
those
moment de
15
notre
minutes
grande
have
finale.
flown by.
Veuillez nous munir des billets
Limbs
que
now
vous
and
désirez
heads indeed at the
avec
point
le
of
tribune.
exhaustion. How will this end? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And he's there to clear it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That pass isn't the best. Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kong and Hanoi are looking to break at pace. Just eases him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Searching pass he's played there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And Shevchenko! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Adriano! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Chym.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Chym, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's got away from him. Cameroon leading forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Can he get onto this? Cruyff. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Dembele. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bergomi. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Vitinha powering forward here. And it's Nedved. Now it's Dembele. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Hullet. Vieira. Kong and Hanoi do have a chance to counter here. And here's Vitinha. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Dembele. There they go, hunting in tacks. Gerrard. Probing pass. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out towards the right wing. Cafu. Vieira. And here's Nedved. Oh, it's and Hullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, they could break here. Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Edmilson. Chips it through. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played into space, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he spark a counter here? Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. Varane cuts out the pass. 5 minutes till the break.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rafael Varane. Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Yaya Toure. Passes short and sharp. Spread out to the left. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that would bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cruyff, pull it. He's not got that quite right. And here's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cruyff is behind this one.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, can he get onto this? That pass has been well intercepted. Just about up to the hour now. And now the breakaway. No way through. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cafu gets into a good position. That's a decent clearance. And that's been won straight back. Cafu. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cameroon couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nedved. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cameroon have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So no flag here. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's slung out wide. Cafu. Oh, that's nice. Ball in towards the middle. And that's been well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's clever. He came in hard, very hard. Edmilson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ledvied. Now it's Hullet. Great ball if he can get... It's the Billy! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day!
Après 88 minutes de jeu.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Gérard, le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 22. Ronaldinho, le numéro 2. O'Shea, le numéro 26.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Kong and Hanoi look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Oh, greatly! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 15.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Le numéro 17.
Cameroon displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And this is Ronaldinho. It's a goal kick. Nesta makes the interception.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferdinand. And it's Ronaldinho. And that is expertly dealt with. Seedorf. Figo. Adriano, never out of the action for very long. Zanetti. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the counter is on. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Picked out brilliantly. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Kong and Hanoi with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Iniesta goes short. Referee has just said play on. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Seedorf. And it's Iniesta. Ferry did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Oh, look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Great chance here from position A1. Great chance here to level it up. And this is Adriano.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. Oh, perfect. Hullet. He goes for a shot! And again! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Cameroon have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Temps additionnel,
Figo
1 minute.
Pinches it off him. O'Shea. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Chym.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. And this is Messi. He's got away. Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho has the space to scheme, and it's turned away. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Chym, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for...
And Hullet! He's scored! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Takes a shot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Cameroon have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Hullet. That pass isn't the best. Ferdinand knocks it into space. Cafu. Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hullet. Thuram. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nedved. And it's Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Short changes him with that pass. That's a little off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a searching pass. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Nedved. Vitinha. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. Seedorf. He's looking wide. Cafu. Some resolute defending there. And here's Messi. He's cut it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cameroon looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vitinha. Cafu. Here's Vitinha. Seedorf. Now it's Dembele. It's an inviting looking ball,
Il y
that.
aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And this is Dembele. And here's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Cameroon clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Cameroon sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Changement en cours.
So we're underway for the second half. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No. Drive! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Cafu. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pepe gets over and intercepts. Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. Nedved. And here's Hullet. And the counter is on. Mbappe is firing after that one.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's straight offside. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Seedorf, Nedved, and here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Superb from Hullet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
It is a corner.
Changement pour le Cameroun.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Le numéro 20, le numéro 11, le numéro
And now
21.
a sudden chance to counter.
Changement.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Chance, surely! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pullet chasing after it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. He's in plenty of space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Mbappe. And that is not getting there. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Del Piero. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone in, and it is an own
Changement
goal!
pour le Cameroun. Le
Well, that's
numéro
really
5.
unfortunate. He'll be
À sa
kicking
place,
himself at the moment,
le
and believe
numéro
me, I
2.
know how that feels.
Rocher.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Hullet. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Puyol. Cantona. Vieira. Here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And there goes the final. Walking off work.